I want to throw one thing out, though, real quick to jump back into the Knicks. I'm not, we have a little bit of a debating opinion right now. We have Pixel who believes that Amare coming back could weigh big for Game 3. Instead of calling him John, I'm going to call him Huge 13-13. And all we get out of him is Amare can't come back. Now, John, I know you're new to the show, so I'm going to put this in there for you. And you feel free to use it if you want to back that up. But you can always call in. Voice your opinion live. Join us. We'd be happy to have you call in. It's one of our favorite parts.
But you can't say, Pixel, it's hard to say, Amare's going to come back and be a big factor in Game 3. And then in the next thing you say, Copeland needs to get more minutes. You can't give Copeland more minutes and get Amare in the game and keep Chandler and Martin going. It's just not going to happen. So I'm okay with Copeland playing about 10 minutes a game he's been playing, getting the few scoring opportunities he's been able to get. I'm okay with that. I'd rather give the minutes, give 10, 15 minutes to Amare when he gets back and keep Copeland right where he's at.
Well, we looked at it. Copeland's only played in a couple games, but in the games he's played in, he's averaged like 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
But the thing is that you can't give Copeland more minutes and give Amare minutes without taking minutes away from either Martin or Chandler, and I don't want to do that.
I mean, and this is why it's hard to be an NBA head coach, because you have to figure out what is working, what balance you can have. And this is one of the things, this connects with the whole Rose situation. Part of Tibbs is worried about bringing him back just simply for the fact that the team right now is playing so well as a team without him. And when you look at the Knicks and Mike Woodson, that's a hard decision to make. How can Amare come back without messing up what is working well for us right now? How can we bring him and mix him into the fold without him taking away from the things that are helping us? Like, we have weaknesses. Can he fix those weaknesses? All right, well, let's say yes. Well, we have strengths right now. Is he going to hurt those strengths? And that's that balancing act. How many weaknesses can you fix without hurting some of the strengths that are working for you?
Are you talking about that in relation to Copeland or to Stoudemire?
To Copeland. I'm just saying in general.
Well, because the thing is Stoudemire's going to come back, but Stoudemire's not going to come back and get 20 or 25 minutes. He's going to get 10 minutes, maybe 15 a game. And I'll agree with your buddy John, Huge 1313 in the chat, that him and Melo probably won't play on the court a lot at the same time. It'll probably be when Melo sits, but they'll probably overlap a little bit, and I expect them to play probably about 5 to 10 minutes on the court with each other. I think he gets about 10 to 15 minutes a game when he gets back, and I hope that they're effective minutes. But the thing is you can't possibly give Copeland more minutes if you're going to give minutes to Stoudemire. And Stoudemire, let's face it, they pay him $20 million a year. When he is healthy, he is a good player. I mean, I remember a point in time, what was it, last year, when Melo went down with injury? When Melo was hurt, I believe it was a knee injury. And it was Stoudemire in the game, and the Knicks had a couple games there where Stoudemire was on fire and the Knicks were winning. People were saying, they're a better team without Melo.
We had this conversation back after the Knicks had their hot start and they went on that downslide for a little bit, and people were like, well, maybe they're better without Melo. Maybe they need to look at trade. And you're sitting there and you're like, no. You are not better without a superstar.
And they wouldn't be better by sitting Stoudemire either. The thing is you have to ease him back in. He's not a guy you're just going to throw in and automatically get 20, 30 minutes out of. Like I said, 10 to 15 minutes is all you're going to see out of him per game this series. And I think it lasts the whole series that way.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that yeah, I remember when he fought the fire extinguisher as well. It's funny because I think that it's almost an unfair debate because the sample size you have of these two guys, you still don't even have a full 82-game season with these two guys healthy on the roster at the same time. Still. Yeah. And we're almost 3 years into this. We're like
2.5.
2.5. And you still don't have a full 82-game season of these two guys playing games together on the same, healthy at the same time, pretty much. It's interesting though, because to me, it's almost like you get this random 1-2 combo thing where it's like, well, Amare's down, but Melo's got us, and then oh wait, Melo hurt his shoulder, he's got to miss the next 2 weeks. Amare's cool though. Let's throw him back out there. I mean, you're paying the guy like a superstar. You got to get him on the court and see what he's doing for you. You have to. Because one way or another, even if it's 5 minutes a game, 10 minutes a game, or you bring him out for a couple minutes, he does absolutely nothing like Chicago did with Rick Hamilton. Chicago brought Rick Hamilton back in Game 5 against Brooklyn. He played 6 minutes. He had 3 turnovers, 0 for 2 from the court, did nothing. Tom Thibodeau has not let him touch the court again. I'm not saying you get as harsh with Amare Stoudemire because he's making a lot more money than Rick Hamilton is. But you put him out there. You see how well things go. Who knows? He could come out and jack up your shooting percentage. He could give you 4 of 6 for 8 points, a couple free throws, and a few rebounds.
If he can give us more than what J.R. Smith's been giving us lately, I'll be happy because 3 for 15, he just can't break out of that slump right now. Sorry.
No. And you got, and I mean,
I'll tell you what, the Knicks, I still got them winning the series, bottom line. I don't think any of this is really going to affect them very much as far as Amare coming back. I think eventually J.R. Smith will get out of his slump and things will, I expect this Knicks team to play well. It's really all I got for you. I'm pretty much good with the Knicks.
Yeah, you know what? I still
we beat them to death.
I still do think the Knicks win this series as well. I like them in 7. I think this is going to be a hell of a series.